first and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Sending a receiver left. Opening play, and Dak's going to throw. And screen here to Blue. He finds room right away. Reaches the 30. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead right away. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, Lions! Here we go.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Could not beat the defender there. And now they face second down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, let's go.
Lawrence working from the gun. Finds his running back. This is Bashal Tutu. Decent gain here, but short of the first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Here we go.
On 3rd and 2, here's Lawrence. And pass caught by Strange. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give him 3 on that game. And that's a Jaguar first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here's the 24. Hey, son.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. That one was intended for Travis Hunter. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Hey.
A toss play to Tootin. Escapes the defender. Down to the 44-yard line as he nearly picks up the first.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Third and a lone yard coming up. It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. He's out in the clear. Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars finish off their opening drive. And now it's just he and 4 other running backs, the only players to ever reach 25 rushing touchdowns in a single season. With that score, he joined some great company to be in. Sean Alexander, Priest Holmes, and a couple of Hall of Famers, Damian Tomlinson and Emmitt Smith. That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. He's going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. It's a foot race. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Right on right.
Inside give here for Tootin. Rolling into enemy territory. Now he's past the 25. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars trim the lead to 1.
Feed the beast. Second time now we've called touchdown for him, and now he's over 100 yards. No need to go anywhere else with the football, but put it in that guy's hands.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose! And this is brought to a halt just across the 10.
Take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Throwing on first is Prescott. Trying for the deep ball. Trying to connect with Ray, but it's intercepted. And the Jaguars take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on first and 10.
Rip.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Sends this to the end zone. He will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. Now is Cook to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. Okay, and the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Didn't take a rocket scientist to know, Kate. They wanted to get the ball in this guy's hands any way they could, not just in the passing game. And he just showed you why. This defense not prepared for his impact on the ground.
There we go. 26.
Start to drive with blue. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's Dak. And he's not going to get the first. You need it real close, though. Timmy Brown gets a gain of 5, third down coming up.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with a penalty. Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of third down, they're now defending 1st and 10. 1st and 10 for him now, following the penalty. Dak off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. And the man is there to knock that away. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And it sets up 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
It connects down the sideline. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
From the red zone now. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you get more interceptions.
Unable to connect with his running back. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
3rd and goal, Prescott. Flushed out of the pocket. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. So a bit stubborn there, Brock. They just kept throwing for it after pass fell incomplete. Now they've got 4th and goal.
Yeah, and you and I both know what's going to happen when these old linemen run off the sidelines, big fellas. They're not going to be too happy about not putting one run on the board.
No, sir. So the offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on 4th and goal. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. Buys time, rolling right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys cut it to a low point on the scoreboard. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Lawrence now off the play action. On the left side. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd down, Gale to 2. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. They made it to single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
3rd and 4.
Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They have 3rd and 4 to start out. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. First down, here's Dak. And he can't escape. Jaguars all over him. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
10-yard loss on the play. It's second down.
Dak to the air here. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jaguars 21. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for them.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, hot.
Tootin gets it from the gun. He dodged the tackle. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down, and they go right back to it. Makes a tackle. He's still going. And have him gain about a handful there. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Throw left side, complete. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
The goal of running that drag route is to get a chunk in for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
They go play action. Lawrence finds some time left. That finds Hunter downfield. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st and goal. Here's Tootin. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
Gets it again. And he's stonewalled by this front right at the 3. Can't manage positive yardage there, and it leaves them with 3rd and goal. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Got to manage 3 yards here. 3rd and goal.
Rip, 20, 30 left. Hey, son.
Tootin. And he's fight his stopped after just 2 yards. Interesting choice coming up here on 4th and short.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run, and now you got 4th and goal. What are you going to do?
Here we go on 4th, Lawrence. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars earn the chance to tie before halftime. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal. Finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
Here we go, 46, 46. Go right in. 47. 26.
Now Dak to throw. He's going deep this time. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Prescott. He rolls to his right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. A sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Prescott now on 3rd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Fourier looking with the pick. And the Jaguars are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Going deep here for the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars get some late points and the lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Little tacks on an extra point. The Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Cook to kick this away. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive, putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. They send a man in motion. Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. And it's incomplete. We're deep into the bag of tricks there on second down. We expect something a little more conventional here on third. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. To the air on third and long. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetitions to make it look easy. Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him, altering that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Putting a receiver in motion. Dak throwing again. Complete out to the right. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Throw complete. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first. Man in motion here. Prescott to throw once more. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Yeah, here we go.
A third down run with Blue. Still has room inside the 30. And he has it almost to the red zone down at the 21-yard line. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right half. Aubrey puts it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Red on red.
On the give, gets Tootin. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. A.J. Wanham gets there to haul him down.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks. It really creates the indecision now defensively.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Hey, Lion, 11. Here we go.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
And the Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And off to Tootin. Shoots away from one. They're working a couple yards past the line. Landon Roberts coming over for the hit. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey. Son, it's hot.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Here he goes again. And they're going going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
Hey, tomato.
On play action now, Lawrence. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
Second and goal.
Hey, go. Hey, son, it's your time to spin. Get ready to spin.
Lawrence working from the gun. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Lee Cooker. And the Cowboys take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Nice move. He's got some running room. And this gets him well away from danger as he is up past their 20. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the gun is Prescott. Completed to his running back. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
13 yards. And the Cowboy first down.
They're set up at the 35 now. Prescott on 1st and 10. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Back to throw. Here's Dak. And screen here to Blue. He'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds a man right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
We go 47.
Back to throw it. That's Cox. He's got Lamb. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They take the hands off. Now Prescott buying some time right. He's going to keep it this time. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
So we're through 3 here. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Gun. Here we go, 46, 46, 47. 26.
He gets the handoff. And they find him after just a yard. It's third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's third down.
Dak to the air here. Escapes out to the left. That's one of his favorite targets this drive, but incomplete. And that's going to bring up fourth down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down.
Yeah, here we go.
Desperation time here. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 10. And staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the first instead.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Yeah, here we go. All right, let's. Here we go, count. Here we go, 47. 26.
First and 10. Here's Prescott. This is caught by Blue. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
26.
On his own read, they hand it to Blue. Ran into a wall that time. Couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Yeah. Here we go.
Looking to throw. Chased out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
And they'll come up on 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go, 46. Here we go, count. 26.
First down, here's Dak. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because he nailed that one.
They've got a man in motion. Now Dak to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go, 40.
He'll throw it. Headed out right. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
A 53-yard attempt.
Got all of it, and this is good! And they cut it down to within a field goal.
I bet you, Kate, if we were down there right in his mind, as that ball sailed good through the uprights, his mind was already thinking about the next one. If this score holds and he gets another opportunity, well, the game could be on the line with that one.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. It's a return from the 7. This makes it up to the 25. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Lawrence now off the play action. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
First down.
Red on red.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Tootin on 1st and 10. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Hey, Ginger. Done. Silver.
They'll go again here with Tootin. Escapes the defender. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts.
That's good. More on Jaguars. First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Lisa 24. Silver.
Tootin with it. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. And just before the 2-minute warning can hit, Brock, whistles and a timeout taken by this defense.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can eat up space when the lanes are open, and a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Rip 23. Son.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's set up to throw it. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Hey, run. Hey, tomato. Done. Red.
Looking to throw. Here's a screen for Tootin. Has the Jaguar 1st down, Brock. They can run out the clock on this way. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Hey, go. Son. Here we go, son.
Running here with Tootin. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Now it's Tootin. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
On 3rd down, here's Tootin. And he's going to be stopped well shy of that 1st down marker. Call it a yard. That means 4th down coming up.